Good afternoon. Nicola Sturgeon has written a letter to Prime Minister Theresa May formally requesting a second Scottish independence referendum. The Scottish Government released a picture of the First Minister writing a final draft of the Section 30 letter last night. The Prime Minister will refuse the request, insisting that now is not the time, as she's about to enter 2 years of negotiations to take the UK out of the EU. Production's been partly shut down on a North Sea installation after a gas leak. It happened 120 miles east of Aberdeen below the Triton floating production vessel. Owner Dana Petroleum say that there were no safety risk from the release. Around 60 workers are on board. Every pregnant woman in Scotland will be given free vitamins under a new Scottish Government policy. The supplements will become universally available tomorrow. Expectant mothers will be given access to the vitamins when they make contact with their midwife.
It's important to ensure maximum possible uptake, particularly amongst our most vulnerable communities as well, that this is why we're universally providing that to all pregnant women across the country.
Over 100 seals from across Scotland have been admitted to the Scottish SPCA's Wildlife Rescue Centre in Fife during the winter. It's the most they've ever had over the season, making it a busy time for staff. Their goal is to allow them to recover so that they can be released back into the wild.
Some of them, they've got that quiet personalities. They're not always as aggressive as what some of them are, and that it kind of like it freaks them out a wee bit. So if it doesn't work here, we'll take them to somewhere else and try a release there where there's not generally so busy with members of the public and things like that.
Football, and Celtic will be crowned Premiership champions at Dens Park tonight without even kicking a ball. That's what could happen if second-placed Aberdeen lose to Dundee. But it's not something that's preoccupying the minds of the Dons or the Dark Blues.
I mean, it won't get mentioned, and it's not something I even thought about, to be honest. You know, we all agree Celtic are going to win the league. It's just a matter of when. We just want to make sure that we continue to try and chalk up points and win games.
We need the points no matter what MD says about anything else. You know, we want to try and climb into the top 6 or get close to it. A victory would put us a point off. But we want to try and climb away from, you know, the bottom end too.
Now here's Alex Hill with the weather.
STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson.
Good afternoon. Well, our mixed weather continues, really. The bulk of the rain out to the western side here, some of it quite heavy. Best of the dry weather over to the east there. And temperatures generally through this afternoon, 10s, 11s, 12s, but a little bit breezy, especially up across the islands. As we head through the rest of the afternoon to the evening, you'll notice over to the east it tends to dry out quite nicely. Still, though, plenty of showers coming into the north and northwest, especially in the Northern Isles for a while, but a burst of quite heavy rain. Lowest temperatures, well, 6 to 8 degrees Celsius, basically, which is not problematic and no real frost. Quick look at tomorrow. Most of the showers in the west, best of the dry weather in the east.
STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson.
That's all for now. Andrea will be here at the usual time of 6. Have a good afternoon.